Hi, you all. This is Ascension Empress. I pray that you all are doing well and that this month and this year is treating you all well. Happy Leo season to all of my Leos, to all of my signs, actually. And I pray that you guys take full advantage of this Leo energy. But I also wanted to do a video, an intuitive tarot reading on battling with the spirit of depression and anxiety. So for those of you who have trouble with that and find yourself slipping in and out of depression around this time, this reading is for you. Don't hesitate to share, comment, like, all of that. That's interesting, that popped out. And I'm just going to go ahead and get started because I do feel this heavy energy around this topic. And I know that the new moon and Cancer solar eclipse that we had at the very beginning of July was strong for some people. I did a poll on my personal Instagram and I asked, who's staying afloat and who's feeling like they're drowning, and it was pretty much half and half. And then I know we just had that Capricorn full moon lunar eclipse as well, so it can be really draining for some people. And I really just want everyone to take full advantage of this Leo energy that is here. No matter what you're going through, there's always somewhere that you can start. And I mean, even if it's something as simple as affirmations. And I also know that affirmations may not work for just everybody. Sometimes it may take a walk. Sometimes you may need to go exercise, go running. One thing I found that really helped me, although I wasn't able to consistently do it because of my work schedule, was boxing. So that is a great release, especially for Leo season, y'all. Get all of that fire energy out and transmute that negative energy into something positive that will benefit your physical body, your spiritual health, and your confidence, because Leo energy, Leo season is all about being courageous, being bold, being confident. So we will not let the spirit of anxiety and depression dampen this season. Okay? So come on, let's go. Spirit, what messages do you have? We have the King of Pentacles. So I'm getting, when I talked about like different ways of going about it, for some, really getting out and being with nature, being grounded would really help you be with yourself and go within and really observe your thoughts. And I can't remember which sign I recommended this book to, but I do really recommend reading the book A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. My grandfather recommended that book to me when I was going through what I was going through, and it gave me a whole new perspective. And he starts off the book talking about a flower and relating it to our consciousness as human beings. And with this King of Pentacles here is speaking to, maybe you're an earth sign or you have earth in your chart, but it's really suggesting that you take a slow and steady approach and be patient and steady with yourself, while also, connecting with nature. Valuing yourself. Wow, yeah, wow. If that's not a representation of depression and anxiety, I don't know what is. Wow. So going into the past, we have the Devil and the Four of Cups. So the good thing is I'm getting that many of you who are battling with these spirits are already stepping into this energy and realizing, I need to go be around some trees. I need to go... I'm sorry, y'all. I'm hearing I need to go get me some tree. I need to just walk. I need to be around flowers. Some of y'all probably don't like bugs, so you're like trying to find the right balance as well. But with this going into the past, that makes me happy, because with the Devil and the Four of Cups, it speaks to, you know, this state of mind, the state of fear that you're in, because when you're battling with this spirit of depression, you are battling with this mindset of fear versus the mindset of faith. And that's when people speak to, you know, heaven and hell being a mindset. I really believe that, because with this Four of Cups, you know, that also speaks towards isolation, because if you get too far into this devil energy, you end up becoming isolated, and it's beyond you just taking some time for solitude and going within. It's just like, I saw this meme or this post, and it broke down the feelings that you have when you have anxiety, and the traits that you have when you have depression and when you have both. And when I find that, I'll try to post it. But that's this energy that I'm getting with this Four of Cups. It's just like, you're not really interested in one thing I've noticed is when someone is dealing with both spirits, they have a tendency to really want someone to check up on them, to, you know, ask them to go out and this and that. But in the same breath, they don't want to be bothered. So it can be very, very hard for, you know, the friends or the family of that person, or if this is you, it can be very hard for other people to understand. And so I would just be very honest with them. Like, though things may come off as contradictory, these feelings, these energies that I'm dealing with are real. And they're not real in a sense where they hold any weight in serving you on a higher level, because this is low vibrational energy. So in general, yes, it will serve you if you heed what you're going through and use it to your advantage. But if you dwell in this energy, then it won't serve you. It's just going to stunt your growth and keep you down and thwarted. Wow. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel, y'all. And to see this Knight of Swords and the Magician, so exciting. So it's speaking towards, you know, maybe some of you are deciding that affirmations is the way to go, and creating your own reality with these affirmations. Sometimes you kind of gotta fake it till you make it. And if you feel that seeing a counselor or someone is helpful as well, I think you should go for it. Definitely heed your intuition, because I realized that the more that I ignored my intuition or underestimated, the more I ended up in this Devil and Four Cups energy. And I've been getting a lot of this energy with people around me, because I am an empath and I'm a channeler, and I'm just very, very receptive or aware of a lot of people's energy. So I can feel it bouncing off of me a lot, but I don't really internalize it, because I keep a black tourmaline on me, and I would really highly suggest keeping a black tourmaline, as well as a tiger's eye and clear quartz. That's a really good combination to have if you're dealing with this. Hematite is really good for dealing with deep emotional energies. So hematite, tiger's eye, tourmaline, clear quartz, all of that. And then for Leo season, I really highly recommend carnelian. I love carnelian. So yes, be sure to check those out with whatever vendor you have. If you have a store around you in your area that sells crystals or stones, definitely check that out. Wow. Death and transformation. And that's interesting, because that's what I was going to say next. When you don't dwell in it and you heed the lessons that are within this friction, because really you're going through a spiritual growth. And when you recognize it as that, then you start to take a different approach, like this King of Pentacles. You start to look at things from a different perspective, and you are really transforming. This is a spiritual transformation where it's like God is trying to rock you out of these thoughts and these patterns, these conditionings, and get you back to you on a spiritual soul level, so that you can live out your purpose, so that you can live in the moment, not in the past, too worried about the future, that you're not focusing on today. With this King of Pentacles, is saying be grounded, be in the moment, and focus on today. And with this Death card, you could also be dealing with the Scorpio, but to me, that's just saying that you're going to rise like the Phoenix. You're going to rise like the Phoenix. You just got to stick it out, y'all. You got to stick it out. Wow. So you have the Queen of Pentacles, and that's underlying the reading with the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like the Queen of Pentacles is right up under the Queen of Pentacles, and I'm getting that this is heavy down to earth energy. This is so exciting. You may have a counterpart. It may be a friend. It may be that counselor or therapist that you're going to see. It may be a tarot reader. It may be an astrologer. You may be going to see someone in your area who does tarot. And I'm hearing Reiki as well. But with this Queen of Pentacles, this is like the down-to-earth feminine counterpart of this energy that I was speaking of as well. And it's like you can embody both of them, or someone else may be offering you some assistance as well, if this is pertaining to a financial matter, or they realize that like these financial issues are the last thing you need to worry about when you're already trying to really deal with these spirits and move forward and taking action. I'm getting, there's an air sign, and I can't remember whose reading it is, but I was just talking about how Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords constantly pops up in this position, mainly when it's someone in a higher authority and a higher level of awareness, really trying to just focus on themselves and building themselves. There's always like a Knight of Swords or a Page of Swords that's like trying to rain on their parade and offer criticism that was not asked for, and criticism that does not even make sense. Again, somebody may be trying to deceive you because they see that you are trying to ground yourselves, and I would just pray for those people, because Lord have mercy on their soul when they don't realize that they're trying to comfort somebody who is trying to heal themselves, who is trying to come out of this energy. And God don't like people who try to, really dampen somebody who is trying to move towards God, and pray. And I had to pray for truth. I had to pray for peace. I had to pray for compassion when it came from me talking to myself. I had to pray for discernment. Discernment is key. And discernment and protection and peace is all of that when you have a tiger's eye, tourmaline, and clear quartz as well. And some people don't, feel that they don't need stones or crystals. So it really just depends on who the person is. But if it resonates with you, it resonates with you. Wow. Yeah, we have the Page of Wands. I'm getting that a lot of you have these creative ideas. You may have a child as well, or maybe your child is dealing with this, or a child is helping you ground yourself and transform, because you're realizing it's not just about you. You have to take action, and you have to get out of this energy, because you have to be a father figure or a mother figure with this Queen of Pentacles for this Page of Wands energy. Someone who, if you are doing it for your child, that child has a lot of energy. They may be a fire sign, Scorpio. Oh, I kept saying Scorpio. They could be with this Death card, but a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Or you could just be ready to take action because you feel this energy behind being confident and bold and courageous with this Leo season. So you're like, no, I'm moving forward. Yeah, wow. With this Queen of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, yes, you're definitely moving forward, actually moving forward and taking a change in direction. And it's funny that you say change when you have the Death card and you have the Seven of Pentacles, and that just speaks towards a karmic cycle as well. But I'm really, really happy, you all, to see this Devil card and this Four of Cups pop up in the past position. Wow. Yep, and that's clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. So you continue to be compassionate with yourselves, and I will see you all again soon. Thank you all. Bye.